All right, guys, and so we are live. For those of you who might be watching the replay, this is our Jeopardy edition of Disney Trivia Night, in which the winners of the month of May get to come and compete for a prize. Even if you are not on our panel, you still get to compete for a prize in the chat during this time. So everybody gets to play. All right, just making sure that we are coming up here. Let me see. I'm still not seeing the chat. Hopefully that'll come up soon. Here we go. All right, so hello everybody. See the live place, Magical News Live, Isaac, Paula Cole, welcome, welcome, welcome. Corey Fiasco, welcome. We've got Wishing Mouse in the chat as well. Crazy Kirstine Crew, hello. Mouseekers and Mickey's Magic. Arjons, thank you for coming. All right, guys, so we are really excited about Jeopardy this evening. We've got some returning folks. We have a new competitor as well. So we have Cassie from Mouseekers. She is the reigning champion of our Disney Jeopardy. Then we've got Nick from Magical News Live, and then the new the new member of this panel, the new competitor is Zoe from Wishing Mouse. So, all right. Please make sure to check out all of these channels. I also want to encourage you guys, and again, only if you like the content, if you are somebody who enjoys Disney channels and YouTube content, Wishing Mouse has 297 subs. So I would love for her to be able to get her 300 subs while here on our Jeopardy edition of Trivia Night. So if you have not checked out her channel, and again, we want people who are going to support, not just sub for subbing's sake, but if you're going to support, if you love the Disney content, be sure to check it out. I was actually spending some time on her channel earlier today and really appreciated the content on there. So make sure that you can. All right. So if you are new, be sure to like. Even if you're not new and forgot to like, be sure you like our live stream. That really helps us out, helps get the word out. YouTube pushes it, that kind of thing. And we want more and more people to be joining us. We want to thank those who are returning. So many of you faithfully join us on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock every Sunday. So thank you for that. And so, yes, Mickey's Magic, smash the like button. I want to go ahead and get us started. Those of you who are in the chat, quick review of the rules. Basically, every question is worth 2 points. And so you are working through the questions with us. And the winner in the chat this evening will also receive a prize for winning in the chat, as well as the winner of our panel will receive a prize for winning the Jeopardy edition. Again, the 3 people who are with us on the panel, in case you're wondering, how do you get there? You get there by winning in the first 3 weeks of the month. And that's what these people have done in order to be here today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Just want to do a quick kind of shout out to those who have joined in the last couple minutes here. So I think I already said hi to Arjons. Happiness and Sweet Tea, Wendy, welcome. Disney Reunion, welcome. Very good. I think I've said hey to everybody. Let's go ahead and get this party started then. All right, so here we go. And I will be going It looks like on you guys' screen from right to left. So Cassie will actually get to go first. Cassie from Mouseekers. Then we will go Nick from Magical News Live, and then Zoe from Wishing Mouse. So let's go ahead. Also, those of you who are on the panel, all right, Mouseekers, Wishing Mouse, and Magical News Live, please go ahead and go off. And actually, before I forget, there was one other thing I wanted to do before we got started. So Nick from Magical News Live, I wanted him to just talk to us for a few seconds here before we get started. Our trivia nights every week come up on a live place, or the live place, and Nick's going to tell us what that is. But if you're somebody who from time to time really just likes joining live streams, or you yourself do live streams, pay special attention to what Nick's going to talk to us about. So Nick, if you could tell us what the live place is and how somebody can get involved with that.
Sure. So the live place is a website that Dean from Dreamers Empire and I have been working on. And our goal with the live place is to tell people who are going live at what time, and it has different countdowns and schedules and different things like that. And Dean and I are proud to feature Disney Life for Me on our site. So if you are a family-friendly live streamer, it doesn't even have to be Disney. It can be any subject. But if you are a family-friendly live streamer and you want your live streams featured on the live place, you can contact Dean or I, and we will be more than happy to feature you on the website and have you as a part of the Live Place family. And again, we are very happy to have Danielle and Miguel from Disney Life for Me on the Live Place, and we feature their live streams every single week, along with some of the regulars in our Disney community, who I'm sure you all know. So that's a little bit about the Live Place. And in the chat, at the top of the chat, if you scroll up really far up at the top, I wrote as a live place, and Dean, if Dreamers Empire is in here, if he wants to chat as a live place, he can, but you can go subscribe to the live place, and we do different live streams on there also.
All right, awesome, Nick. Thank you so much. And I have links to the channels that are participating this evening in the description box. Make sure to check out their channels. I will also, when this is over, link to the live place as well. I will make sure to do that. Welcome, Family Toy Report. Thank you for joining us this evening. All right, so if you are on the panel and you are still in the chat, go ahead and sign out of that. We don't want you guys getting any answers from the awesome folks in the live chat. All right, so Cassie, we are starting with you. You are the reigning champion. Which category and for what point amount would you like to begin?
I will start out slow with Songs for 100.
All right, Songs for 100. The following song is featured in what Disney movie? Someday My Prince Will Come.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
All right, it is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Very good. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So that's 100 for Mouseekers. All right, Nick from Magical News Live.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take WDW for, let's shoot for 300.
WDW for 300. The Hall of Presidents is in what land in Magic Kingdom?
The Hall of Presidents is in Liberty Square.
The Hall of Presidents is in Liberty Square. Very good. That's 300 for Magical News Live. All right. And Zoe, what category and point amount?
Movies 100.
Movies for 100. What is the name of the monkey in Aladdin?
Abu.
It is Abu. Very good. It is Abu. All right. Back to Cassie from Mouseekers.
I'll do Movies for 400.
All right, movies for 400. In Lilo and Stitch, what are one of the names of the two aliens that come to Hawaii to capture Stitch? So you got to just be able to name one of them.
I know. Oh shoot. I don't know. Unfortunately.
All right. I'm just checking to see. Oh, it looks like some folks already got it in the chat here. It is Jumba and Pleakley. All right. Very good. So, Nick, Magical News Live, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to take WW for 400 now.
WDW for 400. You can tell everybody gets braver after that first round because they start shooting for bigger scores. All right. On what attraction can you find the following characters? Jose, Pierre, Michael, and the Glee Club.
Ooh, I don't know this. Let me think. I'm going to take a guess because I don't think this is right. Probably not right, but Rock and Roller Coaster.
Okay. It is actually the Tiki Room. The Tiki Room. All right. Zoe from Wishing Mouse, you're up.
Songs for 300.
Songs for 300. What song features the following lyrics? This vampire bat, this inhuman beast, she ought to be locked up and never released.
I have no idea.
Any thoughts?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right. This is an oldie but a goodie. It actually comes from the song about Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil and 101 Dalmatians. All right. So now, Mouseekers.
Quotes for 200.
Quotes for 200. In what movie can this quote be heard? Who disturbs my slumber?
Aladdin.
It is Aladdin. Very good. That's 200 from Mouseekers. All right, Magical News Live.
Okay, I'm going to take WDW for 200.
WDW for 200. What is the name of the building that has Soren and the Garden Grill inside?
The Land Pavilion at Epcot.
It is the Land Pavilion. Very good. 200 for Magical News Live. Wishing Mouse.
This is great. Songs for 200.
Okay, songs for 200. What movie features the song Shiny?
Moana.
It is Moana. Very good. 200. Okay, so after 3 rounds, we've got Mouseekers with 300 points. We have Magical News Live with 500 points and Wishing Mouse with 300 points. So very tight game, still plenty of time and plenty of points on the board. Cassie, we're back to you.
Quotes for 300.
Quotes for 300. Who said, I wonder where my class has gone.
Finding Nemo.
Okay. Actually, you won't get it this time because the question was, who said, I wonder where my class has gone? And it was actually Mr. Ray. Mr. Ray. All right. Magical News Live.
So I have a question. What is, I don't know if you're able to answer this. What is special events? Like, is there any way we can describe that?
Sure. Yeah, I can answer that. So special events means special events at the Disney parks, very broadly speaking. So not just necessarily Walt Disney World in Florida, but Disney parks in general.
Okay, then I'm going to try it. I'm going to take special events 100.
Okay. Special events for 100. What is the nighttime event towards the end of the year that brings a festive experience to Magic Kingdom and allows you to celebrate the season with Mickey?
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
It is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Very good. All right. Wishing Mouse.
WDW 500.
WDW for 500. What is the following excerpt describing? These 230 acres of professionally run, state-of-the-art facilities host over 60 sports and thousands of events for athletes of all ages and abilities.
ESPN Worldwide of Sports.
ESPN Worldwide of Sports. Very good. That's 500 for Wishing Mouse. Okay. Mouseekers.
Quotes for 400.
Quotes for 400. Did you say 400 or 5?
Sorry, my mic is all weird. 400.
400. Okay. Who said, when the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world?
That would be the genie.
Ooh, good guess, but it was actually
Timon.
Timon. All right. Magical News Live.
Okay, so I'm going to close out WDW with 100.
All right, this is the final WDW question. What is the name of the attraction that features Figment?
Journey into Imagination.
Journey into Imagination. Journey into Imagination. Very good. That's 100. All right. Wishing Mouse.
I'm gonna do movies for 200.
Movies for 200. What are the names of the toys that would complete Woody's collection? What are the names of the toys that would complete Woody's collection?
Woody, Jesse, the Prospector, Bullseye.
Okay,
Or
very
Woody's
good.
Roundup. Okay.
Woody, Jesse, Bullseye, and then we did talk about this beforehand. The name is Stinky Pete, but we would accept the Prospector as the name. So very good. You got it. 200 for Wishing Mouse. Okay, so let me give you guys a quick score update. Mouseekers has 300. Magical News Live has 700. And Wishing Mouse has 1,000. Okay. Mouseekers, it's back to you.
Songs for 400.
Songs for 400. What movie is the following song lyrics featured in the end credits. Okay. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you.
Is it Toy Story?
It is actually Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. All right. Magical News Live.
Okay, let me see. Okay. I'm going to do special events for 300.
Special events for 300. Together Forever, Nighttime Spectacular, and Paint the Night Parade are part of what festival?
Jeez. I know it's at Disneyland, but I don't know, so I'm gonna pass.
All right, no worries. This was a tough one. I'm watching the chat here, and they're having a hard time coming up with it too. So don't worry, you're not alone. It's actually Pixar Fest in Disney.
I was gonna say that, but I thought that Paint the Night was like old, so that wouldn't be that. But I was gonna say that.
Yeah. All right. All right, and so we just got a score update in the chat here. Mickey's Magic has 900 points. Paula Cole has 1,950 points. Isaac Nail has 1,100 points. And Family Toy Report has 700 points. They are rocking it in the chat here. All right, let's go to Wishing Mouse.
Songs for 500.
Songs for 500. What movie soundtrack features the song Anytime You Need a Friend? This one was really tough. When I actually saw this question, I told Dee that I thought it was really tough. So go ahead and give us an answer here. Oh, interesting. Dee says in the chat that this question was brought to us by Cargo619 in honor of the geeks from Geeked Out Getaways. Nice. All right. Any ideas, Zoe?
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, good guess. It's actually Home on the Range. Home on the Range.
I want to guess that.
All right. Mouseekers, you're up.
I'm gonna try special events for 200.
Special events for 200. What is the name of the annual Christian Contemporary Music Festival that went on for 35 years in the month of September at WDW?
Oh, geez. The one that is no longer going on anymore. Life something. I don't remember.
All right. It is actually
Night of Joy.
Night of Joy. All right. Nick, Magical News Live. You're up.
Okay, let me take special events for 400.
Special events for 400. This festival debuted for the first time in 2017. What is the name of this Epcot festival?
There's only 2 options, so I gotta... Okay, I'm gonna take a guess, because this one I think would be the most reasonable, and say, hoping I'm right, I have a 50-50 chance, Flower and Garden.
Ooh, Flower and Garden actually dates back longer. It's actually the Epcot International Festival of the Arts.
Forgot about that one.
Arts. Yeah. All right. Okay. Wishing Mouse.
Movies for 300.
What is the name of the ghost dog in The Nightmare Before Christmas?
0.
It is 0. Very good. All right. So we have 1 round to go, as there are 4 questions left on the board, and 1 question will be left on the board. So this will be our final round. So quick update on the score. And I just want to remind everybody that with the final Jeopardy question, everybody is still very much in the mix here. All right. So basically, we've got Cassie from Mouseekers with 300 points. We have Nick from Magical News Live with 700 points. And then we have Zoe from Wishing Mouse with 1,300 points. All right. So Mouseekers, this will be the final category and point amount that you select. What would you like to go with?
Movies 500.
Movies for 500. What Disney Pixar movie is the following line describing? The asteroid that would have caused the extinction of the dinosaurs 65 million years ago passes safely over Earth.
The Good Dinosaur?
It is, and we actually had a little bit of a glitch here, so it's not going to come up, but it is The Good Dinosaur. The Good Dinosaur. Very good. So that's 500 from Mouseekers. All right. Nick from Magical News Live.
Okay, I really got to get this. I'm either going to take a 100 or 500. I'm going to take a shot at the special events for 500.
All right. Special events for 500.
Jeez.
This concert series takes place during the Food and Wine Festival in Epcot. What is the name of the concert series?
I know it, but I don't know if this is the correct name. I think it's Eat to the Beat. Something like that.
Okay. It is Eat to the Beat. Very good, Nick. Nice job. All right. Nick has that clutch gene. All right, let's go to our final question before the final Jeopardy. Zoe with Wishing Mouse. What do you want to close with? Sorry, I got the board back up. Yep.
I'll go with quotes for 500.
Quotes for 500. In what old classic Disney movie is the following quote from? Darlin', forever is a long, long time, and time has a way of changing things.
Oh. Oh gosh,
This is a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like they could be like in any of the classics.
Any thoughts?
Oh my gosh, I should have went 100. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. I think it's like. Oh my goodness. No, I don't.
All right, I need an answer.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with. What should I go with? Lady and the Tramp.
Okay. It is actually The Fox and the Hound. The Fox and the Hound. So it's interesting. My sister and I, we had this habit when we were younger of watching Disney movies. And we got into The Fox and the Hound for a little bit, but the movie would make us cry. And so as kids, we just stopped watching that movie as a movie right before bed because it was just the saddest thing ever. All right. So I am going to stop the page real quick and stop sharing. I'm going to come to our contestants here. And actually, if I could get somebody in the chat to confirm for me, or Wishing Mouse, if you could check, I want to know, were we able to get you to 300 subs? I want to know if Wishing Mouse got to 300 subs. Because if we didn't get her there yet, we need to before this is over. And if she did, we need to congratulate her on getting there. So let's check.
Wishing Mouse has exactly 300 subscribers right now.
Awesome, Nick. Thank you. And congrats, Wishing Mouse. I am glad you were able to get there. Awesome. All right. So here we go. We are entering into the final Jeopardy round. And so this is the way that we need to do it in order to make sure that it's fair for everybody. You guys need to type in the chat. You guys who are in the live chat won't see this, but I'll announce it. I need you guys, without sending it, okay? Don't send it. I need you to type in how many of your points you want to wager. So let me go ahead and give you a quick reminder as to how many points you have. So Cassie from Mouseekers, you have 800 points. And so you can wager up to 800 points. Remember, if you get it right, you'll get whatever you wagered. If you get it wrong, you'll lose whatever you wagered. Nick from Magical News Live, you have 1,200 points. And then Zoe from Wishing Mouse, you have 1,300 points. Okay, so what I need is all three of you to type how much you want to wager, but do not send it. Once you have typed it, give me a thumbs up so that I know that you're ready. And then I'll have you guys all send it at the same time. Okay, so it looks like I've got Cassie with a thumbs up, Nick with a thumbs up. Zoe, you just give me a thumbs up once you've typed how many points you're wagering. Okay, so on the count of three, go ahead and send your wagers in. So 1, 2, and 3, send. All right, very interesting breakdown here. So Mouseekers is wagering 450 points. Magical News Live is wagering 700 points. And Wishing Mouse is wagering 100 points. So let me go ahead and take us to the final Jeopardy question. And this is the key here, guys. You're not going to answer it until I come back. I will come back on screen. I will ask you to type it the same way that you just did with the wager, and then I'll have you all send it at the same time. Okay? So let me go ahead and bring on the final Jeopardy question. And here we go. Name one of the Disney line items that Daniela from A Disney Life for Me bought at Target this month. So you are naming one of the Disney line items that Daniela from A Disney Life for Me bought at Target this month. We just released 2 videos, one showing the initial Target line, as Target has taken on a new Disney line of a ton of different items. And then we just released a second one with updated items that was released this week. So if you haven't had a chance to check those out, make sure that you do. But for our contestants, hopefully they had a chance to watch at least one of them. So name one of the Disney line items that Daniela bought at Target this month. Stop sharing. I'm going to come back to our contestants. Okay. So Mouseekers, Magical News Live, and Wishing Mouse, go ahead and type your answer. Give me a thumbs up once you have done so. All right. And so on the count of 3, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and send those answers. So 1, 2, and 3 sent. Wishing Mouse, I didn't get yours come through. Okay. All right. And so I will read the responses for those who cannot see the chat here on the Google Hangout. Magical News Live says Disney pins. Cassie from Mouseekers says pins. And Wishing Mouse says a coffee mug. So, Magical News Live is correct. That was one of the items. And so that gives him 1,900 points. Cassie from Mouseekers was also correct. And so that's going to give her 1,250 points. And Zoe from Wishing Mouse was incorrect. We did not get a coffee mug. And so that puts her at 1,200 points, meaning that Nick from Magical News Live has won the Jeopardy edition. And so his prize, in light of what he just said, will be this Mickey pin that comes from the Target line. Can I get a confirmation on who won the chat? Who won the chat? Everybody's ecstatic for you, Nick. If you want to join that live chat, you're welcome to do so now for all of you. All right. Who won the chat? Paula Cole. Paula Cole. Was Paula Cole the one that won? I'm still waiting, guys. Sorry, I don't mean to keep you. Mickey's Magic ended up winning. Very nice. Mickey's Magic. And so Mickey's Magic, you will be getting a Disney pin of the Target line as well, and this will be the one that's going to you. So Nick will be in touch. I actually think you publish your P.O. box, so we might be able to just send it. But we'll be in touch about that. And Mickey's Magic will be in touch with you to get you this pin as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Jeopardy. If you want a chance to be on the panel, make sure that you join us next week as we start a whole new month of our trivia night. Remember, the 3 winners from trivia night get to join us. All right, guys, so thanks again so much for joining us. Make sure to check out the channels that were on our panel this week, and we will see you real soon. Take care, guys.